The best thing you can give a child is education. These are the words of Pradeep, a young boy who lives in rural India. Pradeep is one of 10,000 children from 45 rural villages who has been given an education through Project Mala. The organisation has been running for 30 years, with the aim of putting a stop to child labour in the hand-knotted carpet industry in India, and instead giving those children an education.
One of the businesses that I was involved with was handmade carpets, oriental handmade carpets, and they're made in mostly third world countries, of which we had a small subsidiary in India making carpets. And the Sunday Times, back in 1986, decided that they would investigate child labour on the carpet looms in India. Most sensible people, I went out there and looked into the situation. What I found was that they'd actually got it wrong in many ways. There was a problem. His name was Putan. His father was dead. Putan, at 12 years old, was the eldest son of the family. He got to work. And so what we decided is that we would do something, and we would set up schools, and that's what we did.
Pradeep wants to be an engineer, and after starting his education when he was 7 years old, has now come over to England for the first time with his parents' blessing.
Yeah, they were really excited, but they were worried because in India the level between boys and girls and everything is completely different. And my father never been to any other country, so he didn't have any experience. He was a bit nervous to send me over to England. However, my mum wanted me to come because she said, if you want to do something in your life, you need to go over and take risks. I've been studying Informa, which is the part of my school. And starting, I found a bit hard, so I started trying to Google Translate, but it didn't work for me. And then I just keep going with it, and somehow I've learned so much. And now I use Google Translate to change from Hindi to English.
After 8 months here in the UK, Pradeep is heading back to India, but he'll be taking a very special present back with him.
I went to London with my guardian, and then I went to Buckingham Palace as well, and it was raining really badly, and then I just couldn't believe that, and then I thought she will come and get me, and then she wasn't there, Queen, and then I was just a bit sad, and then my guardian was laughing at me, and then they said to my teachers and me, and then they sent a letter, and then I got that, and I just couldn't believe that. The letter says about me that thank you for my teacher sending the letter about it, and then it says about nice thing about me, like how much experience I have now in Formark and in England.
The project is funded by sponsors from 11 different countries, and for Pradeep, he values his education above all else.
Yeah, I think the best thing you can give a child is education, and then if you can give them, they can go they can get a nice job and they can live their life forever. So it's really good scheme for me and other children who have come here and the children who is in Project Mala as well, because they can't afford to pay, and then their life is easier now to go in the school and then study forever.
It's hoped that Pradeep will be the first of many students who, through their education, can now one day land their dream job. Abby Walker, That's TV.